Good evening, guys. How you doing? Well, I'm back from seeing District 9. And I gotta tell you, I enjoyed it a great deal. It starts out, it's kind of a documentary thing. Right? They're filming it as a documentary, and this poor fellow Vickers has been kicked upstairs, which means you're raised to your level of incompetence. And he's to remove all of these aliens that have arrived in Johannesburg in South Africa 20 some odd years ago. So he's going to evict them. He's going to move them to a different place with what they're saying is going to be a nicer place to live. In the interim, he gets sprayed by this black stuff, which has a great effect upon him. I'm not going to tell you because it would ruin the story for you, and I really think you ought to go see this movie. But it goes from a documentary sort of style thing where, he's a bureaucrat who's been pushed upstairs, and then it's a film where he's being, it's a movie. His movements are being filmed, and it's a very good movie. It's very, my nephew thought it was too much like what actually happened to like black people in South Africa, but that's not the point they were making. The point they were making was that the human race, whenever they take over a place, I mean, they even come up with a name for these aliens. They call them prawns because they look like the shrimp, the large scallop type shrimp with the tentacles and everything like that. And you really need to see it, to see this fellow Vickers. And it's a story about this bureaucrat Vickers and what he goes through. And you follow it and you find out, just what happens to a normal man when he's given too much to do. And I think you'll enjoy it a great deal. It's a very good movie. I'm going to call it a sci-fi action movie. It's an action. There's just as much action as there is sci-fi. It's a great film. And I know it just opened today. It's very unusual for me to go to the movie theater. But I told my nephew Jack that I would go, and there wasn't a lot of people there. I went at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Wilton, Connecticut, and there wasn't a lot of people in the theater. But I think you're going to see a heck of a lot of people there tomorrow going to see this film. I'll thank you all for your participation, and catch you back on the tube. Good night.